Hello everyone, hope you are well on a Saturday morning. I'm going to try not to get too out of control, too wound up on the main topic here I'm going to discuss. I do have a very good passage at the end that I think that will give you a lot of comfort and encouragement. But first, I noticed this story last night and didn't realize it had gotten to this point, but chaos in the air. If you're going to fly, well, you probably may have already experienced this. We're already into the holiday weekend, but if you're going to fly over this holiday, you better pack some patience for sure, because it sounds like hundreds of flights are being canceled all over the place. Now, this story concentrated on, I believe, Philadelphia and Atlanta, I believe, but said over 400, hundreds of flights have been canceled ahead of the holiday. Friday afternoon, over 400 were canceled due to the weather. Right, whatever. We know there are other situations going on. We have strikes. Pilots are on strikes. Sounds like more than one airline. They've got overbooking. Deltas can get bad about that. Delta offered up to $10,000. Now, get this now. I'm going to repeat that. They offered up to $10,000 to some passengers if they would exit a flight in Grand Rapids, Michigan. That's hard to process for me. And some rejected it. They rejected it. Hello? What? I mean, you offer me $10,000. Yeah, I'm getting off that flight. Like, yeah, right now, I'm getting off that flight. I'll find a way. 10,000? Hello? I mean, but the airlines are really in some having some issues now. They talked about overbookings, pilots on strike, a shortage of pilots. All of those are issues. I wonder also if they're having any computer problems or technical issues, due to any cyber issues too. I wonder about that, but didn't talk about that. But I haven't flown in a long time personally. I've never been wild about doing it. Now, I know statistically it's a very safe way to travel. I have a lot of family who are in that business, who are in the airline business. So I know it's it's safe statistically. But I've never felt that good being at 20,000+ feet in a metal can myself. But like I said, it's been years, and I would do it again, but I would be anxious for sure. Okay, enough of that. On to the main topic. I saw this yesterday. Biden was talking to some reporters, and basically he said that Americans can expect to pay high gas prices as long, quote unquote, as long as it takes to defeat Vladimir Putin. Evil. I'm sorry, are we at war? Sounds like we're at full war here. That's what he's sounding like. Didn't know that. Guess I should. Also, a White House advisor, Deese, I think, Deese, said he was also a former executive with BlackRock, no less. But this advisor yesterday said that he suggested that pain at the pump was a price Americans had to pay for the future of the liberal order. For the future of the liberal order. So what the hey does that mean? Well, we know what it means. Just out in the open, aren't they? Let's don't code it anymore or anything like that. No code words. Let's just get it out there. All right. You're going to have to deal with it, surf. I mean, the price you have to pay, it's actually your fault then. You're going to have to pay the price for all this stuff. Yeah. You're the one that needs to suffer for this. That's what they're saying. You know that, right? And he said for years to come, potentially, this is the case. We've got a long war going on, and it could go for years. That's what they're saying. So do you get the feeling that you're, probably had this feeling, but that you're being bamboozled? Being punked a little bit. A lot, actually. So much so that I can't I'm not going to say the words that I'm thinking about. Okay. I won't do that. You're definitely being lied to so much that, I guess they think if they just lie enough, you start believing it. That's been done before in history, hasn't it? An AP poll says that 69% of people, country, disapprove of the president's actions, or inaction, rather. 85% of people are unhappy with the direction of the country. Now, that makes me wonder, what are the other 15% thinking? Are they thinking? Are they capable of thinking? I think about these things. The advisor went on to say, we sympathize with Americans. Well, we know that's total BS. No, you don't. You don't sympathize with us. What are you sympathizing with? And then the really cool thing, not cool thing, is that he said, this made me just laugh, but he said the Biden administration, current administration, has made, quote unquote, historic economic progress. Historic economic progress. What progress? I don't know. I haven't seen any progress. I mean, record high gas prices, food prices out the, you know what? You're SOL, man. But we've had progress. Okay. Show it to me. I don't think so. Basically in a recession, and it could get worse, could go down from there. But this is what they think about you. It's your fault, really. I mean, how dare you complain about high gas prices? You should just take it. You should be proud. You should be willing to take it for the team. Take it. Don't complain about high food prices. It's all Russia's fault anyway, right? This is all just an effort to defeat them. This is the price you have to pay. How dare you want to take a vacation? How dare you want to fill up your gas tank? How dare you want to go somewhere, anywhere you want to go? How dare you want to stock up your pantry? Grill what kind of meat you want to eat on the 4th. Have a party. Invite people over. Have a visit. You should be happy to pay 5 gallons or plus for a gallon of gas. You should be happy to do it. Take it. Take all of it. You're meant to be ruled. You serf. You plebe. How dare you want to take some cash out of the bank? You can only take a certain amount out of the bank. I tell you what, pisses me off. You can't tell. The only way I see out of this, well, the only peaceful way I see out of this is that, you got midterms, elections coming up. And then 2024, I believe, is going to be the real kicker right there. That's the pivot. And, with 85% of the people polling that, we know how polls are, they can be unreliable. But if 85% of people are polling that they are unhappy with the direction of the country, how can the midterms not be a total wipeout for this party or this administration right now? How can they stick around in 2024? I don't see it. That's the only way I see. Now, that's if you subscribe to the thought that elections are still with integrity. Okay, so I think, personally, I think 2022, which we're in, midterms, and 24 now is really going to be the one, I believe, that is just huge beyond belief. Okay, can't even describe how big that can be. All right, I've droned on about that part. I have a passage here I want to end with. It is from Matthew 5, which includes the Beatitudes, of course, but towards the end of it, well, of that part at least, Matthew 5, verse 11 and 12 says, "Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you." Blessed are you when you are persecuted, when they throw the arrows at you. We're going to get them, right? We do get them. So I just think that's comforting. I hope it helps. I hope it brings some relief to you. Share your thoughts. I'm sure you will. Have a good weekend. Try to relax. Go out and smell a flower. Pet the dog or the cat. Get out if you can. If you want to go somewhere, you go somewhere if you're able. Okay? Do the cookout. Eat the hamburger. Eat the hot dog. Eat the chocolate. Okay? Treat yourself. Be safe out there. God bless you. See you soon.